castle. I'm Fairy Tiana and I have another splendiferous craft ready for us to make today. Today's craft is unicorn poop cookies. Now this is an edible craft today, which is super exciting because we get to eat it later, but that does mean we need to wash our hands first. So before you watch the rest of this video, go and wash your hands and make sure they're nice and clean. Awesome. To start, all we need are 3 ingredients. It's very simple. The first is yogurt. It should be white in color, but it can be any kind of yogurt you want. This one's vanilla. And you will need 1, 2, 3 bowls of yogurt. Okay? The second ingredient is food coloring to make our yogurt look like unicorn poop. So I have blue, pink, and yellow. But different unicorns poop different colors, so if you have different colors to that, that's okay. The last ingredient is fairy sprinkles of any kind that you want. You could have star-shaped ones, round ones, long ones, any kind of sprinkle that you have. Finally, you will need your equipment. Scissors, a bag that you can cut the corner off, and a plate with some of this paper on it, so that you can put your unicorn poop cookies onto there. To start, grab your 3 bowls of yogurt and your 3 different colors. Add 1 or 2 drops to each bowl of yogurt of each different color. Make sure you don't add too much and only add just enough so that you get a nice color. You can have it as dark or light as you want. So we're going to have blue in the first bowl, pink in the second bowl, and yellow in the last bowl. Once you've added your colors, it's time to mix. Yummy. So now we have blue yogurt bowl, pink yogurt bowl, and yellow yogurt bowl. Perfect colors for unicorn poop. The next step can be a little bit tricky, so you might want some help from your mum or your dad. You're going to grab your plastic or zippy lock bag. You could even use, if you're lucky enough to have one, a piping bag that you use to ice a cake with a piping nozzle in it. But I don't have those here because I don't bake cakes very often. Now, we're going to put the mixture into one corner of the bag, but we don't want to mix the colors up. So I'm going to put a scoop or 2 of blue right in the bottom. Probably 2 scoops. There we go. Make sure it's sitting in the corner there nicely like that. On top of that, I'm going to put some pink. 2 scoops again. Try not to mix it with your spoon or press it down too close to the blue. So it should look like this. And then finally, 2 scoops of yellow on top of the pink. Alrighty. Once you have your 3 colors in there, tie the bag up at the top with your hands so that you end up with it nice and all down towards the end. You don't want any up in the top of your bag. Then we're going to grab our plate covered with the parchmenty type paper and your scissors. Now, this needs to be done quite quickly because your mixture is quite runny. But what we're going to do is we're going to cut a little hole in the bottom here and we're going to squeeze out some round shapes because that's the shape of unicorn poop. You can do as many as you like. I'm probably going to do 3 or 4. It does come out quite fast, so make sure you're quite quick with your little piping. You might even want some help from mum and dad. So we're going to cut a little hole here, and then we're going to and you should have ended up with something like this. 4 swirly, squirly, unicorny poops. It looks just like unicorn poop does. But we are missing one thing. Unicorn poop always comes out with sparkles and sprinkles. So now it's time to grab our fairy sprinkles, our 3rd ingredient, and we're going to sprinkle some onto our unicorn poop. You can put it all over, round and round. You can put lots on there, you can put little bits on there. It's totally up to you. It really depends on how much glitter the unicorn has eaten that day, so you can decide. Sprinkles! Now what you need to do is put it in to that thing that kind of feels like Antarctica and has ice in it generally. I think you might call it a freezer, is that right? Put it into your freezer, and if you leave it there for a couple of hours, these will go hard and end up just like cookies, and you can break them and eat them and enjoy them together. So once you've put them in the freezer, this is what they will end up looking like. Nice, hard cookies for you to eat with your family and friends. They do start to melt in your warm hands, so be careful and make sure you eat them nice and fast. I hope that you enjoyed learning about what unicorn poop looks like today, and that you can make it at home so that you can eat it and enjoy deliciousness on warm days, because it is a very refreshing snack. Enjoy the rest of your day, but for now, Freedom Fairy flutterbies!